Hello, it is my pleasure to welcome you to a new year, a new trimester, and our first topic for the trimester. My name remains Mrs. Tessie, and our topic is characteristic property of matter. Of course, this class promises to be fun. So in this class, we will learn the meaning and examples of matter, what is a characteristic property of matter, what is magnetism, and some examples of magnetic substances. All right, so are you ready? Let us begin if you are ready. What is matter? You already know this. Matter has mass and occupies space. Matter has mass and occupies space. Anything at all that has mass and occupies space is known as matter. Some examples of matter are rock, water, and air. Now, rock represents the solid state of matter. Water represents the liquid state of matter, while air represents the gaseous state of matter. You are familiar with this, aren't you? So now we'll go further to look at the property of matter. What is a property of matter? It is any characteristics of matter that helps us identify and name it. So any characteristic that you can see in matter that helps you to name that matter is called a property of matter. Now, a characteristic property of matter describes a particular matter. So it is particular to one thing, right? It is not general like in general properties of matter. And some examples of properties of matter, we have size, temperature, shape, color, and texture. You can say a watermelon is green in color. It's never orange in color. So that helps you to describe what a watermelon is. As an example. Now, magnetism. This is a property of matter that helps it attract a magnet to itself. Not every matter or every object can attract a magnet. So for an object to do that, then that property is called magnetism. Now, only metallic substances easily attract magnets to themselves. And this attraction takes place in the magnetic field. Now, can you name some examples of metals in your environment? Metals. Let's go. Key, iron spoon, needle, nail, paper clips. All these are examples of magnetic substances and they are made of metals. Now, let's name some non-magnetic substances. All right? Examples, we have wood, plastic spoon, leather bag, paper, and nylon. There are more, all right? Now, these substances they are never attracted by a magnet. So they are called non-magnetic substances. So our lesson so far, from this lesson, what have you learned so far? What are the things you have learned? We've learned about matter, the meaning of matter and some examples, properties of matter, the meaning, and examples. Then we've looked at characteristic property of matter. So let us have a brief recap. We said matter has mass and occupies space. And some examples, we have rock, milk, air, and water. By the way, we have how many states of matter? We have 3. That's correct. Now, we said the property of matter helps us identify and name matter. Examples too, we have shape, volume, temperature, and magnetism. And we went further to look at magnetism, right? We looked at magnetism in detail. And we said it's a property of matter that makes it attract a magnet. Not every matter can attract a magnet. So we have key, iron spoon, needle, and paper clip as examples of objects that can attract a magnet. Magnetic and non-magnetic substances. On the left side, we have examples of magnetic substances, which are key and iron spoon. And on the right hand side, we have examples of non-magnetic substances, wood and plastic spoon. So let's see how well you understand the lesson. I will be asking you some questions by way of a short quiz, but you have to write down your answers somewhere because there are no options given here. So if you are ready, I am ready. First question goes, what is matter? So you write the answer in the space provided. Matter has dash and occupies dash. Then give me 3 examples somewhere in your notebook. Have you done that? Remember, you shouldn't spy from your class notebook, right? Now, property of matter. A property of matter helps us dash and dash it. Then examples are, give me 3 examples. That's easy, isn't it? no spine, remember? And under magnetism, we have magnetism is a property that makes substances attracted to a dash. And what's that? Even from your sleep, I'm sure you can answer that. Very easy. So self-check. After answering the questions, try to examine your answers and find out where you made mistakes. Yes, now you can cross-check with your notes. If you feel more comfortable, you can bring it to me in class so I can have a check to see what you have done. Then concentrate on the areas you made mistakes and try to perfect them. Okay? So that in subsequent times you will be able to tackle those questions without failing them. Good. So thank you for listening. Send your questions and clarifications about the quiz through a private message or when you see me in class. Until our next class, it's a goodbye from me to you. Bye.